Hello guys, in today's video, we're playing Murder Mystery 2 for the first time. Yeah, I haven't really played this game that much. This is kind of similar to Rivals, where like, I played it at least like once or twice before, because you can see I have a knife, like a custom knife, but I haven't played it like a lot. A lot.
Also means I have to go into the champion fight with whatever damage I sustain during the fight versus Hassel. So I better not take too much damage or else I'm completely screwed. Hassel starts with Neuburn and my best bet is to send in Finland. Already this is a terrible matchup.
Yo, I kinda suck.
Outspeed this Neuburn and it takes out half of my health immediately before I'm able to take it out with a quad effective ice speed. Dragalgia is second.
That was rude.
So I swap into my ground type Romania in order to dodge it completely and get a free switch.
But it's fine, y'all.
Is much more of a special tank, it simply goes down to one hit. Lapo comes in next, and because I really can't afford to lose more health on Romania, I swap out.
Who is that? Who is that? Y'all.
I do get leech seed in the next turn, but at least I take health in one hit with Brightbird, so I don't take leech seed
Yo, I'll help you.
Axis comes in next, and unfortunately, I can't really stay in here since I don't want to take a whole ton of damage from leech seed, so I swap out into Italy. Axis goes for Crunch, and of course it gets a critical hit. I swap out of Italy back into Poland, and the only point of this maneuver is to
Okay, I'm innocent, yo.
which means I take a bit of damage.
Can I just stay here?
And even though it's literally been over a decade since steel stopped resisting dark, it still looks weird to see it happen. I know we can take one more crunch, but with the leftovers recovery we're getting, I'm thinking maybe we can get yet another one. Against my better judgment, I stay in and risk the crit, which takes me down to just 16 HP, and a drill pack takes Haxorus deep into the red. Now expecting another crunch, I swap out of Poland and into Italy, and Haxorus gets another crit with Grunch. Since Haxorus only has attacking moves, the plan to Sucker Punch is foolproof, and we take it out.
Yo, it's lagging. It literally lagged. It lagged at the worst time.
Absolute hero. It would have been perfect to see a Glaive Rush here.
Honestly, let's spectate.
And so it falls to my own country, Sweden, to connect with an expert.
Ooh. See, okay, that's what it, okay, so just to, oh, wait, what is it? I'm the funny one. Ooh.
It was a relief to see that the game actually fully heals your Pokemon after you defeat Hassel. My favorite Pokemon, of course, still have to be boxed.
Who's? I think it's this guy. Or isn't it this guy?
Without a full team of 6. If this had been one of the earlier generations and I had to walk into the champion fight with just 2 Pokemon, things would have been very dire. And even as they stand, I'd say things are very far from ideal. But you know what they say, it is what it is, and we still got a champion to take on. Champion Gita's team is infamously not that good. But even so, with only 5 Pokemon, this could still prove to be a big challenge. She leads with Espatra, but this thing is easily dealt with by a Sucker Punch from Italy. This instantly makes things equal, turn the fight into a 5-on-5. King Gambit comes out second, so I swap out of Italy into Argentina, who's struck by
let's see.
Luckily, it's going to take more than that to take out Tina,
Yeah, thank you, bro.
close combat to take King Gambit out in one shot. Go-Go comes in next, and in case I take myself out with a Brave Bird, I swap out into Finland. This lets me set up the rain as the Go-Go just goes for play rough. The next turn, I go for a 100% accurate Hurricane, which isn't enough to take Go-Go out, but it just bulks up its attack and defense, so another Hurricane does the job. Fourth out is Avalon, but at the amount of health I have, I decided to just stay in and go for Hurricane as the Avalon goes for Avalanche, which isn't quite enough to take Finland out, so another Hurricane deals with the Ice Bird.
Let's see, y'all.
But nothing wanted to swap into that ice move. Aluza's next, so I swap into Italy, who's forced to take a rain-boosted Aqua Jet, which doesn't actually do as much as I expected, and I can take it out.
Okay, we're innocent. No, we're innocent once again. I would rather actually.
But sadly, this does mean we have to add to the list of Pokemon lost at the hands of the Elite Four. Italy's been a key player in taking out a lot of the earlier boss fights.
Oh, we already have a victory. Well, that isn't that great.
I still have the most difficult fights in the game ahead of me, and only 4 Pokemon to my name.
Man, we didn't even have to do nothing.
I'm gonna need more Pokemon, so
like instantly.
Myself a Neuburn, and in order to get our next encounter, we need to use Scarlet and Violet's multiplayer feature. this does is unlock all version exclusives to be captured with no trading required. And what this lets us do is head to Alfornata Cave to capture
Okay.
Shelgon. We then just
I'm
need to
not really
build
gonna
whales
vote
to
for any
fight
map because it doesn't really matter to me.
Intimidator Salamence. I think it's pretty awesome you can finally catch all version exclusives without having to buy both games. Pizza delivery in under 15 seconds. Just gotta slice through here.
But if you guys are watching this far into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe because I really appreciate all the support. And yeah, so we can get to 1K by 2027 and get monetized.
Short roads less traveled into roads best.
Oh,
I decided to fight Nimona first. Out of all the bosses in the 3 main stories, she does have the highest level Pokemon. However, I also have the best matchup, starting with Choice Scarf Argentina to take out Lycanroc with close combat. This will bait in Palmon, so I swap out Argentina and send in Romania. Even though we're able to dodge the double shot from Switch, Palmon is still faster and able to hit us with an Ice Punch the next turn. With an equipped Focus Sash, I was always going to survive a hit, and can retaliate back with an Earthquake to take out Palmon in 1 hit. From there, we've got the second problem Pokemon Doodra, so I swap out Romania and into Wales. Doodra, of course, goes for Ice Beam, but just like Romania, Wales have a Focus Sash, so is able to hold on 1 HP. And unlike the previous matchup, our Pokemon is just faster and takes...
I'm just gonna hide for real.
The Dunsparce is fourth, so I swap out of Wales and back into Argentina.
Bro.
This does mean Tina's
Bro. I should not have been in that corner. Let's see. Ooh. If he finds you, you're cooked. If he finds you, you're actually cooked. Oh, he did. He found you.
This means we take just a little bit of damage before another flamethrower finishes the job. Finally, we've got to face Skeledirge, so I swap out of India.
Hopefully we can get Murder or Sheriff this round. Okay, actually, let's check out the shop. I haven't checked out the shop in a good minute.
The second Shadow Ball just barely falls short of the KO, and with a final Water Pulse, we beat Nimona and thus the victory road. Of course, the drawback with facing Nimona first is that it places us inside of the academy. And once in the academy, there's no way to leave without triggering
Okay.
the fight.
I don't know what map they picked, but okay.
Which meant going into the fight versus Nimona, I had to make sure I had a good plan to take on Clovel.
Oh, yes.
But I've made this mistake before,
We're actually Murder.
I came prepared for the
Ooh.
fight. To deal with this Oranguru, I send in India, which does just below half of a Dark Pulse. The Oranguru
Bro.
goes for Yawn, which you might think is a big problem, but after taking Oranguru
Oh, I don't
into
like
the
Bro.
fight with another Dark Pulse and it going for Yawn again for some reason, we fall asleep, which is easily healed off with a held Chesto Berry. Then, since we're faster, we just take it out with another Dark Pulse, dealing with the Oranguru without taking a single hit point of damage. Clovel sees that we're quad weak to ice, so he sends in a Abomasnow, but it just gets obliterated immediately by a quad-effective flamethrower. He then sends in Gyarados, but a simple swap into Germany, who manages to dodge a Stone Edge, which we'd otherwise always survive with a Focus Sash, is all we need to finish it off the next turn with a simple Thunderbolt. Houndoom is next, but we just Volt Switch out into Gliscor. It does unfortunately get burned by Fire Blast as I switch in, but the Houndoom's already at enough health where burn doesn't stop us from taking it out with Earthquake. Second to last is Poltergeist, and the worst this thing can do is go for Shell Smash, so I swap into Argentina as it does exactly that. But I've accounted for this too, and it's all part of the plan where even if things go as badly as possible, we should come out on top. You see, Tina's still Choice Scarf, making it faster than Poltergeist even after +2 speed, and we can simply take it out with a Brave Bird. Conveniently, the Scarf also lets us just barely outspeed Meowscarada and take it out with a super effective Brave Bird. But the painful Team Star dialogue doesn't end quite there, since we still have to take on Penny's team of Evolutions. This fight is a lot easier than most of the other fights, since it's very easy to counter the Evolution's single typings. The biggest problem on Penny's team is always her Sylveon. The rest of the battle is pretty trivial.
Okay, I'm kind of being stupid.
Pokemon just get completely bodied by whatever super effective moves we have. My plan against Sylveon was going to be to send in my assault-vested Gliscor. Unfortunately, I kind of underestimated this adorable cat, since Moonblast deals a whole ton of damage despite my boosted special defense. Once again, I was out of my preparation, but I came out with a plan, and the plan might just work. I I send in India, so of course Sylveon goes for Moonblast, taking it down to its Focus Sash. Now that Noivern's at 1 HP, it's very likely that Sylveon goes for Quick Attack, so I swap out and send in Argentina. My Hail Mary to try and save all my team members is to go for Brave Bird, but it just barely doesn't do it. It was a valiant effort, and the only way I saw that potentially didn't just sacrifice a Pokemon. Tina knew what the risks were, but still took the job in order to potentially save her teammates. I will cry for you, Argentina. You were the best starter I ever heard. The worst part about it is I had to sit there for the next 5 minutes and
Would you look at that aim?
dialogue, knowing that the starter Pokemon of this run is never coming back. With Penny defeated, we still have to beat Arvin, the big issue being his skill link, Oyster. Nothing on my team survives an Icicle Spear or Rock Blast, so I needed a plan. The plan was simple and involved only one component, going and capturing the finest specimen of male Combee. We then take on the edgy puppy lover with both daddy and mommy issues. He leads out with Greedent, which I simply destroy with a focus.
Yep, I killed the sheriff, y'all. I killed the sheriff. So I win. I win. I should win, right? Because I killed the sheriff and I picked up the gun. Like, ooh. The Innocents won? Wait, how did the Innocents win? Because I killed the sheriff. I killed the sheriff. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't really care. I just want it to be murder for one time. Okay, let's see.
However, it does get an attack drop, so to be on the safe side, I swap out into Romania, who tanks another play rough beautifully. I then simply go for
Okay, I'm innocent.
out and winning the fight.
Ooh, I feel like you give me murder vibes because, like, why would you? I trust you.
Quest of the game, The Way Home, which is another quest in this game that involves about an hour of button mashing that you cannot skip. But before taking on the final boss, I need to pick up one last encounter. We've got one last chance to avenge our fallen comrades. Our birds took us all the way, and now it's up to one final fight. Professor Sada is one of the most brutal bosses in any Pokemon game, but can she handle our full...
Don't tell me to murder AFK.
Start out with our newest team member, Brazil the Squawkabilly, who intimidates Slitherwing and then instantly takes it out with a Brave Bird. A sweet quad-effective hit to start the fight and a great introduction for Squawkabilly. Watermain comes in second, so expecting a Thunderbolt, I swap out into Gliscor to dodge it with the ground type. Watermain then goes for Shadow Ball, but with an Assault Vest, it deals less than half damage. I then go for Earthquake, which isn't quite enough to take Watermain out, but because we have that extra bulk, another Shadow Ball doesn't take Romania out, and we finish off Watermain with a second Earthquake. Sada then sends in Screamtail since it has the quad-effective Ice Punch. So, I've gotta swap out a Gliscor, sending in Finland. This matchup isn't great for Pelipper, but Screamtail can't do too much damage to it, and any damage we take, we can eventually recover back up with Roost. In between every few Roosts, I manage to get in a hit. The Stall War even burns through all 8 of my rain turns, but eventually Pelipper picks up the KO with a Hydro Pump. Sada then sends in Sandy Shocks.
I don't like these vents. These vents are making me scared.
So I swap into my ground type to dodge it completely.
Wait, how do I even tap this?
But an Earthquake isn't enough to take Sandy Shocks out. Sandy Shocks charges up a Flash Cannon, but Romania survives with 3 HP. This allows Gliscor to finish up the job next turn, taking Sandy Shocks out with an Earthquake. And with only 2 Pokemon remaining, Sada sends out Brute Bonnet.
Oh my goodness. She's giving me murder vibes. She's genuinely giving me murder vibes.
So Noivern survives in the red and takes out Brute Bonnet with another Air Slash. With Brute Bonnet defeated, Sada is left with her final Pokemon.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't even know who the murderer was.
To beat this run is to beat Roaring Moon.
Oh, it was the bacon.
Energy, which triggers photosynthesis, boosting its attack stat. I was sure India would be faster, but Roaring Moon surprises me and tears it apart with a Dragon Claw. All I can do now is
But we're gonna play this one last round and then we'll wrap it up.
So I outspeed, but the Dragon Claw doesn't do enough. Because her attack is lowered, Sada goes for Stone Edge to try and get a crit. The RNG doesn't fail me this time.
Why are these two talking so much?
I beat a Pokemon
And why is this?
Hardcore Nuzlocke using only flying types. I actually expected this run to be incredibly easy, but if it taught me anything,
I
it's that
am
even the
Sheriff.
slightest inaccuracy
Sheriff with the last
can
round.
cause huge ripple effects across the run. And utilizing more videos like this, I suggest you seismic toss that since you're But for now, I gotta go with
Little
some of
short
my favorite
double.
bands.
Little short double. Little short double.
Watch baseball all season long. Catch the action live with YouTube
Oh.
TV. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Why am I going in there? I'm the sheriff. Don't close me in here.
The
That feels
Cineregion is
secure.
my absolute favorite in all
I'm gonna
of
hide
Pokemon,
for
and
it.
one of my favorite typings happens to be the ground type. So naturally, today I want to see if I can beat a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Hardcore Nuzlocke using only ground types. And if you're unfamiliar with a Hardcore Nuzlocke, it's basically a set of Fairy type has straight up been the best competitive type in all of Pokemon since Generation 6, but how well does it actually perform in a Nuzlocke? My personal favorite fairy type has to be Togekiss, which fortunately is one of the encounters we can get in Sword and Shield, but let me know what your favorite fairy type is down in the comments below. As for the rules, any Pokemon that faints in this run is boxed forever. I only get to catch the first fairy type I find in any area, no items from the bag are allowed in battle, no Dynamax for me, I always play on set mode, and I can't level past the next boss
If anyone
fight's
drops here,
highest
you're
level
dead.
Pokemon before entering that fight. So join me as I attempt to beat a Pokemon Sword Hardcore Nuzlocke using only fairy types. And my adventure begins by finding myself a Togepi in the wild area. I go ahead and capture it and name it Fuzili, but I guess the good luck of getting Serene Grace has to be countered by getting the worst possible nature, which isn't gonna matter,
I like
I also
this.
head over to the
Why
Isle
y'all
of
get his
Armor
own
to
name?
pick up our second encounter of the run, the
Loose.
Jigglypuff. I name it Rotelli, and I keep getting these minus special attack natures. Now here's the truth. In Sword and Shield, you can have a Togekiss before even challenging Milo. But where's the challenge in that? And also, I named Togepi Fuzili just so that I could show you guys what a twisted son of a bitch he is. And in order to beat Milo with Togepi, we're gonna have to pray for the Omni Boost. That's
I'm
right,
cautious.
because
I'm trying to be.
Serene Grace, Ancient Power's
See, the
10%
murderer's gonna make a
chance,
bold
and the Omni
move.
Boost actually has 20%. I also made sure to use Protect every other turn in order to get as much leftovers recovery as possible. Now, I did get very lucky to get the Omni Boost on the very first Ancient Power, but I actually ended up getting it on the second one as well, which is insane. The plan was just to keep using Ancient Power
Oh.
to fish for that boost, but we
I'm gonna
ended
go-
up getting two before Eldegoss comes in. I
You know, it's
started
fine.
off its first
I was kinda being
Dynamax
slow.
by going to Protect to reduce the damage as much as possible. The next turn, I do have to eat a max
But
overgrowth
they'll
for
figure it
adjusting
out.
+2 to both of my defenses.
But thank you guys for so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and enjoyed me playing Murder Mystery 2 for my first but not first time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. With royalty out.